She
She nomming. She busy.
she be nomming. Let her be.
I
So
do
can I
be,
do?
I do be nomin.
I do be nomming. Can I do like a self-assessment? Do I feel like my normal self? Do I still feel
Um,
weird?
it depends. Okay, are we recording? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a yes? I saw a slight. Okay, there we go. That's a thumbs up. Um, Oddly enough, that's what I was going to come to next. Yadrith, you can mark off another point of madness, so you are down to 1.
Oh, okay, good.
Elwyn,
Yes.
it was a little tough for you to trance during the night as certain comments had you off your game.
Boo.
You do take a point of madness.
Hey.
Took the point I lost.
So you are both at 1.
Damn. Okay.
As you come to, the grandfather clock is currently being moved back out of the way of the door. Alice is busy just kind of putting it right back to where it used to be. He goes, I don't know why I care so much about where it was, but it's gonna bother me if it's not there.
Okay. Cool.
All
Story,
right.
bro.
I mean, I don't know what to tell you. No one was helping me move it.
You did ask, but I didn't feel like doing it.
Fair.
So.
All right. What's everyone doing?
Mm,
Are we leaving the room or?
I don't know.
It's up to you.
What's
Well, Malice,
Yeah.
can we leave now?
Are you rested?
Yeah.
Let's go then.
Are you tagging along with us?
Would you rather go by yourselves?
Well, I don't care, but I'm just gonna say dibs. Just
Dibs
in
on
general.
what?
In general,
Just
dibs.
general dibs?
Yeah.
On the body?
Just in general.
Just as long as you're not taking my bounty, I'm fine with it.
Okay, fine. Let's go.
All right. So as you step back out into the main foyer, where did you want to go?
I'm gonna let Elwyn lead the way since I have in the past, and
That didn't turn out so well for us.
hasn't turned out so
Oh wait,
great.
real quick, can I want to investigate this fireplace real quick.
Okay.
uh,
Let me see what you got.
uh.
As you take a look, your eyes kind of get lost in what is now just embers, and you look a little closer. You think you see something, so you go a little closer and just a little smoke in your eye.
Yeah.
You'll be all right though.
That
It's
stings.
fireplace.
That stings. All right. I would like to look around, please. I'd like
Okay,
to
give me
perceive
a
my
perception check.
surroundings. Can I still hear that weird sound from upstairs?
26. Yes, you do.
I'd like to look. That's pretty good. Can I look around with my mirror too?
Absolutely. So as you're looking around with a mirror, you don't really see much. It's about the same.
Do I see all malice in the mirror?
You do not.
Okay.
Can I see if there's anything like on this skeleton?
Sure. I'm not even gonna make you roll for that. It's similar to the corpse that you found in there, where it's anything it was wearing is just kind of like ragged, and like you might be able to get some leather scraps off of it if you wanted to.
No jewelry?
No jewelry.
Oh, well,
Okay.
The only thing worthwhile is what you've already taken from its dead hand.
So I hear the thing upstairs. Do I?
Mhm.
What, hang on. That is.
I will say so.
Purple
Even though it's
heart
been
flame,
like
right?
a little bit since we've
Everything's the
played,
same?
everything is the same. Yeah.
Okay. Got it. Got it.
So if I will say, even though it's a decent amount of time between sessions, I'm not going to make you guys roll history checks for something that would have happened to you yesterday. So if you're like, oh, do I remember what this door is? I'll just tell you.
I know what the door is. Don't worry.
Okay. All right. What door is that then?
It's a purple heart door with some weird
Oh,
slow
look
movements
at you.
behind it.
Yes, it is.
Alright, let's go to this one, I guess.
All right.
Okay.
I
Ah!
use the key and open
Oh, Malice is on my shoulders.
it.
Are you? So you're just pulling the key out?
Yeah.
Now can I tell Yadris to like talk to him?
Sure.
Distract him
Sure.
while I'm doing that?
Do a sleight of hand with advantage then.
Thank you. So,
Okay.
Alice,
Mm-hmm.
how you doing today?
Better than I was yesterday.
That's good. Same here. Well, we better get going.
That's what I was saying. That's why I moved the
the-
clock. Can we
is
just?
the door
What's
open?
going on?
Did I open the door?
Interesting.
You opened the door. You didn't seem to notice that you had the key.
Okay, I've already walked inside.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
How far in did you go?
Right here.
Oh
Okay.
no,
Give me a perception check.
we're gonna die.
That's fine.
Okay.
Oh.
So you see you're just kind of peeking the door open a little bit to look in.
Yeah. You know my
You
MO.
see, we'll call it out there.
Yeah. Like that.
With that. So you
Oh,
open it up, you see a
no.
room with
Oh no!
what?
I don't like this room.
With a statue with some cobwebs on it.
Mm-hmm.
And just kind of gazing around, you find the source of that kind of scuffling sound as you see another like kind of rotted zombie figure kind of moving its way away from you.
Is there anything on the ceiling?
26. Take a peek up. You don't really see anything on the ceiling.
What's this weird?
What's
shit?
going on, Elwyn?
What is this?
It's some dead shrubbery.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right.
I'm not trying to use face huggers against you guys. Don't
I'm
worry, it's
feeling
fine.
better now. I'm like, I don't know. I had to do some like complicated hand signal that Yadrith would know means let's shoot this guy together.
Ooh! And I turn around to O'Malice and I say, "Get your weapons ready."
What?
You were breaking up. What'd you say?
Get your weapons ready.
Which
Oh.
one? I got many.
Dude, something to kill somebody, okay? Just whip it out. Well, okay.
Why doesn't
The
he have it out already?
So he's just kind of not really sure what's about to happen. He's just going to kind of take one of his hand axes and just kind of flip it up and get it ready.
Sure. Great. Okay. Let's.
Okay.
So I will have all of you make stealth checks.
Before attacking?
If you want to try and attack from the small slit in the door, it is going to be at disadvantage.
Oh, okay. I see.
Okay,
All
so
right, fair.
13.
Oh, no.
All
She
right.
trips and falls on her face.
So
It's like I was getting lined up for my shot, and
as you're getting lined up for the shot, you push the door and you just kind of trip and catch yourself on the door, and you're like, "Oh, thank God!" But then you hear just, and there was a ceramic pot behind the door that you had knocked off the pedestal.
Who the fuck puts a ceramic anyway?
I'm gonna do this one at advantage just to see. On the off chance if they miss.
Decoration on their part.
Yep. And with that, The zombie kind of turns back towards you and just... And I need everyone to, in 1 second, move all turns. Yes, Gwenny. We're going to roll some initiative. So we get back into another fight.
Actually,
Don't forget to... Yeah, okay, cool.
I did.
How did we do that? Wow.
Jesus.
Oh my god. What the fuck is happening?
Uh-oh.
Okay, I know who's going first at least.
Oh, Lord. How is he gonna... Okay.
He'll figure something out. Oh, fuck me. Okay. Alright. So, with that, it's going to start with O'Malice. Going to say, what's going on? What are we doing? Get out of my way. He's going to rush into the room. He's going to go. He was standing there, so that's going to be... Take his full movement. Go right here. Actually, out of curiosity. Okay. So he's going to take not one, but two of his hand axes, and he is going to throw the first one. Okay. All right. So Elwyn, as you see, he throws it, and it goes right towards the zombie, and it just kind of goes right past his head. And as you're just like, ah, shit, you hear from farther into the room it go, chink, and hit something with purchase. It's going to be hand axe plus 6. That hits. 7. Okay. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Alright, so as his first hand axe is released, you see it miss and find purchase with something in the back of the room that you can't quite see as you hear another. And he's going to take his other hand axe. And that hits. Ooh, okay. That's pretty good, that's good. And he's going to hit the one right in front of you guys as it embeds itself deep into his chest. And that is going to be... Bless you.
Thank you.
From out of the shadows, you see another zombie shambling its way towards the noise that's coming from the corner of the room and the similar direction of the lovely hand axe that was thrown at it. Let me put that up there. It's actually not far off from what his initiative was. It's a 15. But it's going to end its turn right there. Elwyn, you are up.
Okay. Oops. Okay, what can I see now that I've stepped into it?
You can see... we'll say... for the purpose... fuck it, I'll just open it all up. You've got a pretty good passive, even if you are busy. You see it opens up into this much larger room. 4 different statues, kind of dot different areas. But it's just the 2 enemies that you can see at the moment.
Okay. I will okay. I would like to throw a dagger at this guy.
Okay. This one right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
Go ahead. Roll an attack for me if you don't mind. Uh, 10 hits. Did you activate that dagger?
No.
I see you whispering something.
Oh, I
Did
said
you say
no.
no? Okay. All right. So as you go to throw it, you see it just kind of goes end over end and sticks right into his left shoulder, taking 8 damage. As it kind of almost gets knocked back by it, it kind of just rights itself up very slowly, just.
Okay, and I'd like to use my bonus action to hide behind this statue.
Okay, give me a stealth check. Okay. You feel relatively confident that they don't know where you are. Yadrith.
Babe, could you turn the music down just a little bit?
Absolutely.
Okay, thanks. So would I be able to cast Zephyr Strike before I do a ram attack?
Yes.
Dope. I'm gonna do that.
Okay, so as you cast Zephyr Strike on yourself, what does that look like when you cast it?
So what that looks like is it makes me as fast as the wind. But hold on, let me tell you what else. One moment, please. Your movement doesn't provoke opportunity attacks.
Nice.
Right, I know. I was just more for flavor. Like, what does it look like when you
Ew!
if you were to cast it on yourself?
I look like the Flash.
Okay, so kind of like maybe some blue flames coming, or whatever color, like lightning or flames kind of coming off you a little bit.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
I was gonna
Alright.
say red spandex forms
Yes.
Just pop that out of
around your
nowhere.
body.
All right, and you're doing it to which that one there?
Yeah.
All right, so you got to get like right up against him. So give me a ram attack.
You're right. Uh-oh.
Okay. Let's see how much movement you had to begin with. So that to there's 20 feet, and you get how much extra for the Zephyr Strike?
I get, please, 30 feet.
30 feet. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So with that, it misses.
Yeah.
And you have, so you've got an additional 45 feet of movement. So you're going to go all the way forward and crash into this, and you're going to take
I know.
1 point of bludgeoning damage. As
Oh,
you kind
thank
of wrap
God.
into that, you're just kind of hurting your head as you're right next to the other one. And you do have another attack if you would like to use it to hit that other zombie.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. And I do believe.
Oh.
Once before you can give yourself.
Oh shit.
Okay. That was one part of the spell you forgot to mention, that it gives you advantage on an attack.
Oh.
But it says once the spell ends.
Once before the spell ends. So so you weren't using it on that one. I guess you didn't need to use it on this one. Ram, all right. Do the damage and we will double it.
Okay.
All right, so that's going to be 12 bludgeoning damage. All right, as you kind of just blink a little bit, starting to see little little baby owlbears just circling your head. You kind of shake it off. You see the zombie right next to you, and you just lower your head and just BAM! Right into him. And as you hit him in the center of the chest, you feel some of the chest plate just kind of like crack inwards.
Ugh.
Under the force of your horns.
Nasty.
Gross.
So that was bonus action. Okay, that's going to be it for you.
Yep, yep.
All right. So zombie number 1.
Dead.
Ooh, can he even get to? No. Okay, he can. He is going to make his way to Old Malice, who had hit him. He's not really worried about you. You just flew by. And he is going to... Oh, that's an interesting thing I didn't see before. Okay. It's going to go out and try and like claw against him. It's going to be... just hits. All right, as you see him just kind of go out and just swipe at Old Malice, gets him right across the face. See, like just a little bit of blood coming down his cheek now. That's going to be it. All right, that's going to bring us to Old Malice. He's just going to take out his longsword, swing it at the zombie. Natural 19, that definitely hits. D10. D8, there we go. 9. Okay. So now I get to try this. Okay, so you see Old Malice just strike down with this, with his longsword, slicing him from left to right as the zombie kind of crumples onto the ground, dead. But then after a couple beats, you see the zombie kind of just and rises back up again. Malice, you know what? He's got 2 attacks. He's going to go one more time. Yep, that hits. Same exact thing. So he's going to kind of look confused a little bit and just do the same exact thing. Just go right beside him. And with that, he clean in half chops the zombie down, and the zombie does stop moving. And he is going to then rush his way 30 feet. Get there, because that's going to be difficult terrain. He's going to move all the way over here and just kind of slam into that statue, kind of stopping himself. That's going to bring us to the zombie, who is going to attack Yadrith. Going to swing out at you. On a natural 2, that's going to miss. It's going to go wide, and you still feeling really good about your attack. Just kind of back up, and it swings and misses you. It is going to stay where it is. Elwyn.
Alright, okay, I would like to, I'm gonna like run out here, grab my nasty ass knife out of the zombie.
I will say, point of order, Old Malice would have also grabbed his hand axe out of the zombie.
Okay. And
good,
chuck it.
Good on you for remembering.
Her.
All right. Roll an attack for me, please. That'll hit. Roll some damage. So 7 piercing damage. Okay.
And then, question.
So as it's going to stick right into, almost disappears in that cavity that Yadrith created, but it definitely does some damage, lodges itself in the spine, just kind of...
Gross. For bonus action, so 2-weapon fighting, can I use my bonus action to throw another dagger just without the modifier?
Yes, so you have 2-weapon fighting?
I've never done that before. It says when I click on bonus actions, it just says actions in combat 2-weapon fighting, but I don't
Okay.
have like the specific 2-weapon fighting skill or trait or whatever.
So there's the 2-weapon fighting either granted from your class or a feat, which allows you to add the modifier, but just you can still attack. But let me pull up your sheet real quick.
Yeah.
So for you, if you were to use just a different dagger, so yours would just be a D4 instead of a D4 plus 3.
Oh, but I still use like the attack of the thing.
Yes, the plus 6. Yes, yep.
Why did I
Yeah,
not
you
know
just don't.
this whole time?
I mean, I thought you guys
Okay, well,
read the
I'm
rule
gonna
book
throw another
or the
dagger.
player's handbook or anything.
Whatever.
13 hits.
Okay, so that's 1d.
So just a D4.
Nice.
All right. So as you're just kind of running towards it, you just kind of one with your dagger of venom and the other with, I believe, a rose gold dagger, correct? Or was that? That was your throwing knife. That's something different. You just toss both daggers and they both just slam into this beast. Why is it not allowing me to? There we go. It is looking. I mean, it didn't look pretty to begin with, but it's looking even more shambly than when it started.
Nice.
All right. That was your bonus action, movement, and yep. Okay. Yadrith.
Okay. I want to stab him.
All right. Roll an attack with advantage, please.
Ooh, that's a good question on how to do that without. Okay. I don't have my mouse.
Oh, okay. Just roll it again, and I'll take the higher of the two.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
Well, not that one.
Oh,
So here, you want to know the funniest part about that?
yeah.
Even on a nat 1, that still hits. It would if that were your only roll, that would still technically miss because it is a nat 1, but they don't have a great AC. But the 11 does hit, so roll some damage. All right. 8. So as you kind of just go to slash into it, it kind of crumples backwards, the knives kind of falling out of it as it hits the floor. You're kind of just being like, yes, fucking got another one of them. Let me see.
This shit again.
5 plus 8. And you know what? It stays dead.
Nice.
Rolled just under what it needed to get back up. And with that, you guys have defeated the zombies.
Woo!
We'll go back to our regular creepy ass music.
Alright, I go pick up my knives, and I clean it off with one of my dusty napkins.
Good call. Good call.
Okay, I would like to look at everything now.
Of course. All right. I'll tell you what. Everyone, just give me a. You know what? I'm gonna do a high DC, but I'm gonna add everyone's perception checks.
Okay, 1 second.
13 for O'Malice. All right. That is enough. So. All right. So as you begin to kind of breathe a little easier, you're kind of looking around. You do see 3 different statues in the middle of the room, with a much larger one towards the back with a giant kind of bay window. You do see 3 paintings in the rooms, or 2 paintings in an empty frame.
Which one's empty? The silver one?
It's actually going to be this gold one over here.
Oh, okay. So wait, you said I see 2 paintings in an empty frame? Why are there 4 frames?
Oh, I'm sorry, I missed that one. 3 paintings in an empty frame. This one is empty.
Okay.
I was scrolled too far up to see that one. I apologize. All right, let's see what else. All right, that kind of shows you what you got in the room. If there's anything you want to like investigate more on, I can
just look at all the paintings.
Sure. So this one here is actually a painting of a giant mansion. It's got a very gothic feel to it, all black, giant red doors on the front. And as you're looking at it and the kind of shapes and dimensions that it has, you gather that this is actually the mansion that you guys are in at the moment.
Okay. Cool.
And at the bottom, there's a little plaque that says the Norixius Nocturnum.
Ooh, nice. It's a cool ass name.
Thank you.
Nocturnum. Okay. What about
The other one here is that same figure cloaked in red and black armor, this time standing in a field of skeletons
Okay.
with a giant battle axe at his side.
Any plaque?
That one is Voxmirus Norixius. So it's the same one that you had seen previously, that same figure.
Okay.
And on this last one here, you see actually a very nice painting of a happy human family. The father, tall, brown hair, brown eyes. Mother, slightly shorter, black hair, blue eyes. An elder son in between the two with brown hair and blue eyes. And two younger twins with black hair and brown eyes.
You said they're all human?
All human.
Okay.
Um, it is, and it is the Norixius family. And between what you had read in the room previous, this was the family that most recently occupied the house.
Got it.
Yadrith, while Elwyn is looking at all these, what are you doing?
So she's looking at the paintings, correct? Or is she also looking at the statues?
She was looking at the paintings for the moment.
Okay, I wanted to look at the statues and see if it's any of the siblings.
Okay. Which one are you looking at first?
The one I'm closest to, so
That one
this one.
there. That is top left. Has a plaque on the bottom that says Brenrisk Norixius.
Nice, that's the middle. Where's at the bottom? I'll have to look at my notes, but I know it's one of them. Can I look at this one?
Which one?
This one here. Sorry.
That one, top right, is Torzat Norixius.
Okay, and then this one?
Alar Norixius.
What about this big statue here?
That one looks to be more of a heavenly statue of possible good fortune. If you'd like to go up and investigate it, you can.
Okay.
Give me a quick investigation check.
Mm-hmm.
All right. 6. Okay. From what you see, you're more kind of focused less on the statue itself and just kind of looking again for that little plaque. And you do see one kind of tucked towards the bottom. It says, 2 brothers locked in a duel of morals, the third not bearing to watch the family be split.
That's what it says under the statue?
Mm-hmm.
This doesn't seem like a very hidden secret, then. If it's on a plaque on this giant ass statue.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry, it's not a plaque at the bottom. It's more of a I phrased that wrong. It's holding like one of the, not like the 10 Commandments, like a little tablet almost,
Okay, like a little
with that written on it. Yeah.
situation.
Yep.
Okay.
It was more of a Yadrith was trying to look for a plaque and just kind of saw the tab and was like, oh, okay.
Okay. Can I look at the statues as well and just like feel around them and see if there's any like thing that appears to move or anything that looks interactable?
With a 17, you notice statues pretty much remain untouched except for one of them. But as you do, you're just kind of looking, and you do feel that there is a bit of a gap between the bottom of the statue and the floor. Not a large one, but just it doesn't quite meet completely.
Can I try like rotating it, like pushing on the corner?
Give me a strength check. You feel it give a little bit, but you can't really get it to move.
Yadrith! Help!
Yes, yes. Coming.
This is usually how this goes.
I mean,
Oh man, I'm struggling with this mouse pad. Sorry. Andrew, could you move my token?
yes, I may.
Thanks. Struggling. Okay, I'm here.
Help me push.
All right, so you can either make a strength check each, or one of you can do it with advantage.
What's your modifier?
Yadrith?
What's
Yes.
your strength
Ellen was-
modifier?
Are we talking about the big number, like the 14 or the +2?
Plus two.
Okay, I'm gonna do it with advantage then.
Okay.
Okay. So as you guys go, give me a strength check with advantage.
It was almost a 16 plus 3, but it is not.
So seeing you guys struggling as you're kind of pushing against the carpet, your feet are kind of doing that like Flintstones where they're getting ready to go.
Yeah.
O'Malice just kind of comes over and just goes, and which way are you guys turning this?
Counterclockwise.
So it's now facing this direction?
Yeah.
Okay, let me see if there's a way I can draw a shape. There. So it's facing that direction.
Okay, when we moved it, you said it like is there like a gap? Like you said there's a gap. I was
Very,
assuming
very
it's to
small.
rotate. There's nothing under it, right? When you
Correct.
See it,
Yep.
it's
Yeah.
just
No.
that
It's
it moves.
barely enough. Like after like a couple centimeters, you wouldn't even be able to fit your fingers through there.
Okay. Okay, so we have the mansion on the left, the family on the bottom, and then on the right is missing. From the statues, from the look of the statues, because we don't know what the brothers look like, right? Or we didn't before this.
You don't know what they look like because their photos or their portraits were ripped out of the frames.
Right.
But you do know the different names.
Right. Can I tell from the statues, like, which one is, like, the younger, the middle, and the older? Because they look like, I'm assuming, the same style.
I'll have all of you give me a investigation check.
Okay.
I'll even throw O'Malice in there. Okay. Yadrith. There we go.
I did it.
Okay, so as you guys kind of split up, you're kind of looking around. O'Malice seems to be a little bit more trying to look for a way out, and not so much. He's glancing at the statues, but he's more kind of looking for an exit. Yadrith and Elwyn, you do notice. So the top right, so this one here. Oh God, come on. This one here seems to be the eldest looking of the statues.
Okay.
This one here seems to be the younger, and that one is kind of indeterminate from what you can tell.
Okay. Can you refresh my memory on which they were labeled as?
So,
Well, I know the one we're at right now starts with the A.
that's Alar, yes. And then the
This one starts with a B.
Yep, and this one is Torzat.
Wow.
And this is all without my notes in front of me.
I
would
love
like
that.
to add.
That's
really
impressive.
I'm really impressed right now.
This is Brenrisk is the last one.
Okay.
And you said he's the youngest.
He's the
That's
youngest.
The young one. Okay. Older.
That's-
Hang on. Okay. House. Family. I would like to Torzat. You said in the picture, the painting of the mansion is like super fancy looking, right?
It's a nice. I mean, they're all very well done. They all all very professionally painted to be hung up in a place like this. So they're all very well done.
Okay. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Can we just like make these two face each other?
The top two?
Yeah.
Absolutely. So, if you guys want to give me a strength check each.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. All right. Luckily enough, there was one failure, but one critical. So you are able to turn it. Where did you want it to be facing?
What did the thing? What did the thing on this one say again? Say it one more time.
That would be two brothers locked in a duel of morals, the third not bearing to watch the family be split.
Okay, yeah, I want these two to be facing each other.
Okay.
And then
So I'll tell you what. Give me. So we'll say this one you guys were able to move, so it's facing inward. This one here. Give me 2 more strength checks each, and that'll be for the left and the bottom.
Oops, not me on that one.
So you are able to actually barely move that top one. It kind of gets stuck at a little bit, and then O'Malley's getting frustrated, just kind of kicks it and gets it that last little way, so it is facing inward.
Nice.
I have to do Elwyn, one more if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Okay. And with a nat 20, where did you want this last one moving?
Facing back where it was.
Okay.
Down.
And with that, you guys kind of get him back to where it is. And from behind you, you actually hear. And you see this statue here actually start to slide forward, as if coming towards you.
Oh, in a scary way?
I mean, statues don't typically move, so it's a little off-putting.
No, I mean like it's sliding mechanically or it's like animating.
It's sliding mechanically.
Okay. Okay, I want to go look at it.
Gonna go look at it.
I'm gonna go look at it. Can I also look at these windows though? Can I just investigate this general area? Can I just?
I was gonna say I'm gonna look out the window. I'll look at this side.
Okay.
I'll tell you what, Elwyn, you give me an investigation check for the statue. Yadrith, you give me a perception for the window.
Okay.
Window.
To the wall.
right, so you open up, you see just kind of like a dead backyard with a couple trees, nothing fancy. Elwyn, you see that it is opened up a small little crevice on the ground, and in there is probably a 2x1 black box.
I want it. I mage hand it out of there just in case.
Okay, so you go to grab it with your mage hand, but it seems to be too heavy for your mage hand to pick up.
Oh damn. Okay. But it. Okay. I'll just pick it up.
So you're picking it up?
Yeah.
All right, as you do, you feel a tink, and you hear the statue start to move back. Give me a dexterity saving throw. Okay. So you kind of tuck and roll out of the way just in time. Yadrith, you managed to be on the other side of the statue as it started moving back. But you see Elwyn kind of roll as she's holding something in her arms.
What you got there?
Shh. Can I open it? Over here.
So you go back behind the statue
Yeah.
to open it? Give me a stealth check.
Old Malice's bitch ass looking at me. I'm busy.
I mean, there's only so many moving things in the room.
Okay, but I'm doing hot girl shit and he's not invited. What am I doing? A stealth check?
Stealth check.
Oh my god.
+4.
Stop.
What you got there, Elfie?
I don't know. Leave me alone.
Bring it over here.
Why? I have dibs anyway.
Just
and you don't
bring
care.
Bring it over here. I know you have dibs. I don't care. Come here.
Why? Why can't I just open my box in peace?
If I wanted you dead, I would have killed you in the middle of the night. And he's actually going to reach out and touch you, and he is going to cast Protection from Evil and Good.
Aw. Okay.
Now try.
Okay. I want to open it. Wait, so what does it look like if it's heavy?
It is now that you kind of have like a better look, it's like a black iron box
Oh.
with a nice little lock on the front.
A nice little lock.
Mhm.
What's it look like? Does it have any like carvings or embellishments on it?
It is a little embellished. It's got, kind of nice little grooves, but nothing like out of the ordinary. Nothing like you would have noticed coming into it, like little symbols or anything like that.
How big is it?
It's like I said, it was like 2 foot wide by 1 foot deep.
2 foot wide. Okay. Oh, okay. I don't know why I didn't process those dimensions the first time.
I mean, it happens. Probably thought, oh, 2 feet. Yes, I do have 2 feet on my legs.
Can I painting?
Say again?
Can I look at this painting?
Sure. So that is a painting of a giant kind of gothic black mansion with a call it a blood red door on the front. And look, as I had told Elwyn earlier, looking at it, you kind of gather that this might be where you guys are located at the moment. And
Can I feel around the frame?
Give me an investigation check. With advantage.
How do I do it on the...
Just do it one more time. I'll take the higher of the two.
Well...
What?
Okay.
Add it together.
You're looking at it and you're like, you got that feeling that you don't see any blood like you did before, but you're not sure.
Can I,
Feeling it could.
With my passive investigation of 20, would I see Yadrith fucking with it and be like, hey, what you doing?
Where did you have an investigation of 20?
I have a passive investigation.
That
of
was like
20.
forever ago.
Oh, you've got a passive investigation of 20?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you'd see her fucking with it.
Okay. I'm like, what you doing? Can I like go
And,
go over
I'll just zhuzh this a little bit, and I go to take it off the wall. Can I take it off the wall?
Bro.
Elwyn, you're just kind of like, you want a what? Huh?
I'm like,
Not even
oh,
looking at the painting.
Nice painting.
Do I need a strength check to get it off the wall?
Are you trying to lift the whole frame?
I want it off the wall. Yeah.
All right, give me a strength check.
Lift the frame off the wall.
I did it. It's just taking a little bit to
Okay.
sort it shit out. There we go.
It's not budging.
Interesting. Well, I want to do the pat system, like tap around the top, bottom.
So you're as you go to tap, and you're like, wait, what the fuck am I doing? I did this last time. And you go to press in, and it goes, and it opens up inwards.
Just as we knew. The dynamic duos at it again.
And just like that, I'm gonna let Elwyn in.
Oh, I'm not going in there, bud. No.
Well,
No,
And
man.
O'Malice calls from behind. Is like, yeah, you guys want to handle one thing at a time here? We got a box and we got a secret weird painting room.
The box is locked. I want to press on this door too, or this
Jesus
painting
Christ.
too.
Oh, you go to press on that one as well?
Yeah.
All right, so kind of watching what Yadrith did, you're like, knock, 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 knock. No, she pushed. And that also opens up. Into, as you kind of peek out through the edge, you're like, I recognize that area.
Oh, that's that shitty hallway.
And it's a continuation of the hallway from the other side of the house.
Cool.
hold on. So, like, before I go in here, what about this one with the
I was
cobweb?
about to say, for good measure, I would like to push on this one too.
All right, so you go knock, 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 knock. Push. Push. Push.
Damn.
It's pulled. We have to pull the statue. The cobwebs are attached. You can't tell me I'm wrong.
We already, the red statue's already facing the other direction.
And after a few pushes, you go to really give it a good knock, and you can tell that there is nothing behind that wall. That might be an outside barrier.
Okay, I would like to perceive this door.
Okay.
All right, I'm going in.
Oh god.
No.
Elwyn, so that door there, as you go up to it, you're ready to kind of take a look. And it's actually just a fairly nice wooden door with a big window looking to the outside.
Okay, can I look through it?
And you will see. I'm not even going to make you roll for it. Till about there. And boom. You see what looks to be the start of a wraparound porch.
Okay, and I'm assuming it won't open.
You can certainly try.
Which way are the hinges on it? Does it swing inwards or outwards?
This one swings inwards.
Okay, I'd like to open the door. I try the door.
Okay, you go, and it does open.
I'm like, oh, Malice, look, you can just leave. The door opens.
Okay.
Damn, well, Malice bolted.
Hang on, and he'll say to you, how long does that last? 10 minutes. Okay. He goes, all right, back up. I don't want you to lose that spell I gave you. And he's gonna take his hand axe. Just get to the side. And he's gonna throw it at the door, and it looking like it's gonna go through it, and it actually goes through the entryway, but then slams all the way back into the wall behind you, embedding itself deep into the wood over there.
Like by a lot?
It's pretty. It looks like
Does it look like it was repelled back somewhere outside, or does it look like it was kind of like a rubber band bungee situation?
it was a rubber band bungee, so it went out, but then it shot immediately back inside.
Alright, damn.
I want to open my box.
Okay,
That's a
give
trap
me
door,
a
isn't it?
perception check, Yadrith.
I
Gotta
say to
remember
old
what I-
Malice, damn. It was a good try.
I know, right? And he goes back to grab his little hand axe. You see a hatch with a lock right on it.
I turn around and I'm like, fuck, where's Yadrith? This shit again.
Does anyone have a key?
It has a what on it?
A lock on it.
What kind of lock?
The kind of key goes into. I don't. Who's screaming? This is ridiculous.
I saw slight facial movement from Elwyn. Yadrith,
Fuck, man.
since your camera is off, were you at least perturbed by that?
My face is like.
Wisdom saving throws from you both, please.
Rude.
As you heard from the other
Where?
side of the mansion a scream.
Okay.
Mine just takes a second. Yep, there
Okay.
we go.
All right. As you both kind of tense up as that sudden blood-curdling scream shakes through the house, you kind of catch your breath a little bit. Give it a second. Both feel okay.
Can
Both
I look
rolled
around
very
real
well.
quick with the mirror?
Absolutely. Is there anything in particular you're looking for, or?
Just anything that's different from...
I mean, just give me a perception check. Oakley dokley. Couple things you notice. As you're walking around, and these are the three big things you notice. One, the door that is open to the outside is closed in your mirror. Both the paintings still closed.
Hmm.
And let me just double check real quick. All right. As you're walking around, you kind of startle yourself a little bit as you go around this statue right about here. And you see one of the zombies that you had just faced off again standing up. But as you look down, you can see the body right there.
Can I...
And you kind of pan it a little bit more, and you see where the other zombie stood originally farther back is standing up, but his body felled about here.
Standing up as in it's standing, or as
like
in
just
it's in taking the action of standing up?
no, it's just currently standing like it's waiting for something. Kind of like what, had you not rolled a 1, how you would have found them
Right.
to begin with.
Okay.
With a nat 20,
Yeah.
as you pan around the room, you see the angel statue. You keep going. You go back a little bit. And you see a shrouded figure right about here, floating about 2 feet off the ground, just almost hidden by the shadow. And had you not rolled a nat 20, you would not have seen it. Just waiting
Creepy. In the mirror.
in the mirror.
Different from the weird scissors guy.
Different from the weird. This is
Ominously floating.
give me a history check with advantage, because this is something that happened in recent memory, but far enough back.
Oh wait, I didn't mean to do that. I fucked it up. Sorry. Do you want me to do another one?
That's fine. You faced something in the same realm as this. Back at the Spectre Keep prison. It's a ghostly apparition. And if only you had someone that might know a little bit more on undead.
I see. Well, too bad there's no one like that here.
Oh, yeah, that's a damn
Someone
shame.
give me a key for this goddamn box!
Hang on! Wait, let me process. Damn.
Andrew, I'm gonna explore this dead flower pot and start digging through it looking for a key.
Give me an investigation check.
Alright.
So you start, like, pulling everything up, pulling it up. Nothing. You've
Underneath.
emptied it completely. It's as Elwyn kind of glances over to you, it's kind of like when you see a dog digging something up in the backyard. It's just kind of throwing the dirt all over the place. Like, come on. There's nothing in it. You get to the bottom of the ceramic bowl, and you don't find anything.
Just for good measure, can I pick it up and look under it?
Pick it up. I mean, there's a lot of dirt now, but nothing.
I wish there were a key under there, just because that would be so funny.
Be like, really? There's also a fake-looking rock right in this corner here. I'm fucking with you. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Okay, can I, would I know, so you said whatever, the ghostly apparition, something we saw in Spectre Keep, what?
It's very similar to that kind of undead presence.
I don't remember that. Does Elwyn remember that?
Elwyn does. Do you remember the wraith that you fought at the very end?
No.
That was also very kind of specter-like and floating and creepy.
Wraith?
Thuno Ival, the last boss of the Spectre Keep prison.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
There
I'm
you
like,
go.
it's in there somewhere, and I know I'm supposed to be remembering something right now, but I'm not.
Looks very similar to that. Not the same, but very similar in that kind of wheelhouse.
Okay. Can I walk over to it?
Yep. You can see it, like, clear as day.
When I go near it, does it, like, react to me?
No reaction.
Can I go like this?
Yep. You don't see anything in the mirror. You don't feel anything on your end.
So, like, going here, and it's, like, literally right behind me.
Yep.
In the mirror, I'm like...
Yep. You don't feel anything.
Okay.
There is 1 second when you kind of catch yourself a little bit. You realize it's a candelabra behind you. And you're like,
spider web! Ew! Okay. Okay. Cool. Wait, where's this blood going to?
Which blood? This one?
Hmm.
Seems to be that door there.
Why isn't there any blood over here?
That's a great question.
Yeah, hey Yadrith, why don't you think there's any blood over here? Isn't it weird that the blood just stops? Can we go in here, and can I have Yadrith look at with her blood sniffing powers?
Her blood sniffing powers.
Oh!
Which have turned out well so far. If this and this blood, like the blood trail, because she investigate the blood trail, is what I'm saying.
Yep.
I'll tell you what, she had done that earlier, and you guys did not want to proceed further.
Oh.
You can probably guess it's still the same blood trail.
Okay.
But Yadrith, give me a medicine check if you don't mind.
I accidentally did investigation. 1 moment, please.
Oh! Was that a 21 investigation?
No, 13, unfortunately.
Oh. Yeah, no, do a medicine check if you don't mind.
My D&D Beyond is being closer.
Okay. Do it one more time if you don't mind. Because yours
Medicine?
would technically be with advantage because of your abilities.
Stuff.
God dang! Oh my god, am I a dog?
Yadrith,
Yes.
would you mind coming over to Whispers with me?
What?
Ooh. How do I do that? Huh? Click on Whispers. Okay. Confirm.
All right, I will let Yadrith fill you in. I'm gonna go grab a drink real quick. I'll be right back.
So this wasn't Undead's doing, obviously. But so there was a body that was dragged, but as you can tell by the blood becoming less, it was fully drained of blood before.
Wait, you're breaking up really bad.
Can you hear me?
I can now.
The body was fully drained of its blood before getting to the end of the hallway. And it was some undead.
Okay. Yadrith?
Yes.
I know you're really into this, like, little creepy trapdoor, but, like, I feel like we should, like, maybe, can we, like, do one? Let's do, like, the first story first, and then we can go up or down later.
What story?
How about trapdoor? Unlock later.
Got it.
Okay, let's go.
Hey, ladies,
What?
Yes.
come in here.
Oh.
Well, first of all, don't tell me what to do. But what do you
Would
want?
you mind coming in here momentarily, please? All right, you never even told me your names. Elfie, can you just try and pick that lock real quick, will you?
Okay, but what if, like, a vampire comes and eats me? Then
I have
it'll
a
be
silver
on
sword for that.
your hands. Alright,
That
fine.
is absolutely fine. Just go and try and...
Fine.
So, as you go down to grab the lock to get ready, your hand just kind of passes through the lock itself.
Okay, can I just try opening the door?
Absolutely. So as you go, you're like, oh, okay, lock's not there. So as you go to open it, you notice that it's still locked, and the lock that you see is moving with it.
Can I look at it in the mirror?
Yep. So the lock, looking through the mirror, the lock seems to be present, but glitchy almost, like fuzzy.
It's glitchy shit.
Like it's there on...
Like in between or something. I don't know.
Kind of.
So basically... Wait. So when I tried moving the door, what happened again?
So when you tried moving the door, it was completely locked.
Okay. But just that I can't interact with that lock.
Correct. You see...
It's in the same place when I look at it in the mirror.
Correct. And as you go to, like, kind of lift the ring up, as you're looking at it, without even touching the lock, it looks like the lock is reacting normally to if it were a locked trap door.
But it just doesn't move.
You can't touch it.
Okay. I'm like, okay. I tried.
Yeah, so did I, and that's why I had you come look. and he's going to kind of keep going this way.
Why did you just waste my time?
Well, I didn't want to waste your time even further if you decided to come all the way back there for it.
Okay. What the fuck?
I just moved the others. I'm sorry, I just saved you like 10 minutes. What was in the
No,
box?
you just wasted like 7 minutes because you could have just said, hey, the lock's fucked up.
And we could save time by not arguing. Let's move on.
I like this little goat lady. She's
fun.
Oh,
nay.
Well, again, you never told me her name. I'm
Malice. We don't need to know.
Fair enough. Goat lady and Elfie it is.
Alright, and this is why you probably don't have any friends. You
can call me Phil.
Alright, Phil. Where are you going?
You can call me Meg.
Alright. You can call me Wonder Boy then. How's that?
Alright, Wonder Boy.
Where are you going?
Go ahead.
Where's everybody going? It's so hard for me to follow.
Which room?
This one.
I have little legs.
Well, what's in the box?
We're going in the one with the 3-headed dog.
What?
What's in the box?
All the barking?
No, I didn't fucking open it, dude.
Well, do you need a key? I found one.
Oh. Yeah, I told you I don't have the key. Bruh, what?
Oh, well, here you go. And he hands you this key. I found it in the green room that I originally came through in. That's kind of weird, but here you go. I haven't found the door for it, so maybe it's for that. And you take it and you look on it, and on the bottom is a blue helix.
Blue helix. Alright, I try the key in it.
Doesn't work.
Ah, shit.
Goes in. There's no resistance.
Yeah.
But it just doesn't. It's not a key that works on that door, or that lock.
I'm like, guess it's not the one. I guess I'll hold on to this in case we come across this blue door.
All right, fine. I'm gonna stick with you guys anyway.
Cool. Yeah, I think we should check it out.
I will say for the box that you had, it's not one of the like specialized locks that you've been dealing with. Okay. All right, so you want to try this door?
Yeah.
All right. Who's trying it?
Oh, Malice is.
Hey, big babies. So he's gonna walk in and immediately walk back out.
What is it?
We might have a problem.
Why? What's the problem?
I recognize the sounds that were coming from the far room back there. That's the same thing that I fought on my way in.
Okay. What is it?
Big old dog.
Okay, well, let's kill the dog then, I guess. It's like an evil dog, right? Not like a cute dog that I feel bad about killing.
After you.
Alright. I go right here and open the door.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
I'd love to.
Okay. You see a door in front of you. You're just kind of like just looking right at the door, like, all right. Yadrith, would you like to go in and do a perception check?
Yeah.
Give me a perception check, please.
Oh boy. It's dark. I'm in danger.
I am not even going to give you guys the room then.
What?
Oh,
that's not fair.
So Malice literally just came back out of the room and wouldn't tell us what's in it?
Ooh.
Fine. Let's go.
I hit it twice.
So he walks in with you and he lights up a little torch.
I did it again.
Well, it's not. So with perception, it's like you get one. It's not like, oh, I didn't do well. Let me look harder.
Yeah, exactly. I did. I looked harder and now I can see.
Once you decide to face away from the door, you're like, oh, there's a whole room over here. So as you guys kind of make your way in, So I'm assuming you guys are gonna
Yeah.
kind of go in there.
I'm gonna check out the blood.
You hear the door behind you slam shut,
Oh, well, that's not good.
and then open again, and O'Malice comes through. Just, I'm just kidding. Let's go.
Haha.
But as you do come into this room, from the next room over, you do start hearing.
Oh, okay. Bro, I thought you said this room was scary. The fuck? What's your problem? Malice, are you afraid of dogs?
I'm not a big fan of that one.
Okay. Well, anyway,
And you hear from beyond this door here all of that noise.
Cool. What's in these bottles? I'm gonna investigate these bottles.
Give me an investigation check. Different, looks to be liquors and wines. Some don't have labels on them. Some are very old that they're almost unintelligible
I know
of
about
what
these
they are.
fancy wines. Is there anything good?
You pick one that you kind of recognize the bottle a little bit. It looks to be a much older vintage, but you do recognize the family name on it.
I'm like, ooh, this one looks nice. Saving that for later.
Okay.
Okay. What's this orange thing?
You kind of give it a quick little tap on it. You can hear some sloshing around in there, and you seem to think it's an ale, like a cask of ale.
Not my taste. All right. Is there anything else? Like, is this a bench? Is there anything under the bench?
I mean, looking around, you guys see just the regular, like, pots, pans, all that fun stuff. But obviously, you also see on the floor some streaks of blood.
Yeah, that's more Yadra's
leading.
thing.
That was the first thing I said, that I wanted
she
to
did
investigate
say
the blood,
that.
McGurry.
Oh, okay. All right. Give me a medicine check.
Oh, damn it! Hold on. One day I'll remember.
Something was beaten very heavily here and dragged into this room.
Something was beaten very heavily here and then dragged into this room.
See, so the dog's probably not even hungry. So.
Old Malice, actually, at that, he's kind of picking through the wines. He's taking one, taking a sniff, and just putting it back. He kind of takes a look after you say that. Kind of looks you up and down, and he goes, "Where'd you learn to track like that?"
I'm from the woods.
Which part?
The forest.
The green part.
That's incredibly nondescript, but okay.
Well, why do you care?
Dude?
Well, I was just asking. I mean, there's not many that forests near here, so I didn't know if...
Well, I'm not from around here, duh!
I may have just logged myself off of... Hang on. That was such a good comeback that I didn't have anything for that.
It's our game now. Anyway. Oh.
I'm sorry. I mean, there's not many rangers around here, so...
What are you?
Ranger from the forests.
No.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't know if you were from Fold's Fountain or not.
Interesting.
What?
Why are you here? Well, I know why you're here. I heard your story briefly in and out of consciousness. But, like, what are you doing as a bounty hunter?
I mean, you gotta make coin somehow.
Okay, I guess.
Yadrith, give me a history check if you don't mind. With advantage, please.
Can I be like, so I've never met a bounty hunter before. Do you have like a badge?
No.
Boo. Lame.
I mean, you go into town, there's paper faces all over the place, you pick one, come back with the actual face, and they pay you. It's great. It might be a person, it might be a monster. Yadrith.
Uh-huh.
With the 19 and the mention of Fool's Fountain, something in your brain clicks. You're not as far from home as you think.
Oh.
There have been tales growing up from your area of the woods miles and miles to the east of a den of horrors. And the fact that you were reading Neurixius Nocturnum didn't strike you as much, but then you're like, you know what, maybe it's the same place. You're probably only within like 2 or 3 days travel of your home.
Interesting. Does O'Malius know this?
I mean, I usually try and take stuff close to home, but I don't mind going wherever I need to go.
Cool. So anyway, this dog. Let's go.
Careful. And he's gonna, let's see, quickly going to pull out his longsword, and he's gonna cast Zephyr Strike. Actually, no, he's not. He's gonna cast something along the blade. And he says, all right, ready when you are.
Okay, can I, like, open the door from here with Mage Hand? Or he can go up there. That's fine.
Well, he's gonna hang kind of like right with you guys, so he's following, but he's not gonna lead in.
I'd like to open the door.
Okay. So it's gonna open kind of like inwards this way.
Okay.
So give me a perception check.
Okay. Perception check.
Okay. So as you peek your head into the room, you see a number of bodies on the floor. Some have been there for much longer, completely stripped clean of any flesh and muscle and all of that. Some look fairly recent. And in the middle of the room, you see this hulking black beast of a dog hunched over this body here and just ripping out the innards.
Oh boy.
I close the door.
Okay.
You know what?
And seeing you just kind of close the door, O'Malice is like, now try taking one of those by yourself.
Okay, that's fine. I just want to, see what's around. Let's just see what's in the other room, just to be thorough.
You got out of there quick.
I don't like that. It's less the dog and more the murder room. Like, what the fuck?
So, as they follow you, O'Malice actually says, that one's clear. That's where I came in.
Oh, that's who was making all the noise.
Oh, so you heard me and didn't even come help?
Well, it was just noisy. So was the dog, and I didn't come help the dog, did I?
I mean, it was more than one-sided on that one. And he'll actually go through and open the room up for you guys to see. What? No, I don't want to draw shapes. I want to reveal. And as you see a giant green room with a statue in the middle. Old Malice will actually point to the statue and be like, yeah, I found that key that I gave you in the mouth of that statue.
What's the statue look like?
Actually looks a little sinister compared to what, like, the angel statue you'd seen in the other room. Kind of like a larger goblin, kind of horns coming from the head, hunched over on all fours, mouth slightly agape, and O'Mouse is like, yeah, it was just hiding right in the mouth there. It's not really that hard to see.
Okay, freaky statue. Noted. All the plants are dead?
Every single one.
Nothing under this bench. What's this? Is this a painting?
That is a painting.
Can I look at it, please?
You absolutely may. And you see a very large mansion but very different from the one you saw earlier. Exact same shape, same setting and everything, but it's more of a classic medieval mansion, not as gothic, just very nice, almost like it was unburdened.
Uncursed, you may say.
Some might say.
Okay, no plaque or anything?
Nothing on that, just a nice painting.
Just for fun, because now Elwyn's just having a good time. I want to push on it.
As you go to push, your hand just touches a painting. You push. Push. Nothing happens.
I'm like, lovely impasto here in the brushwork. I'm just like touching it.
I'm not really a man of culture, but I don't think you're supposed to touch the paintings. Just
okay, well,
FYI.
who's the man of culture here? You just said it wasn't you, so. Is there anything I can gather from this dead, creepy dog?
Depends on if a certain someone's gonna give you some help. Yeah, Ruth.
Hello!
Are you still just hanging back in the hallway? Or are you?
I'm coming in here now.
What's this thing's deal?
I will say, Yadrith, if you want to give me a history or nature check with advantage, please. Okay, with a 15. You know this to be a very, very hardy undead beast called a Shadow Mastiff. It is not easy to take one of these down because it is very hard to keep it in one spot.
How so?
I relay all that information.
Okay.
So how'd you kill this thing? You just stabbed it a bunch, or?
Spells, crossbow, silver sword, whatever worked.
Okay.
Wasn't expecting to get ambushed, but,
right.
Here it was.
So, yeah, do you see what we're doing here? So that since we're not being ambushed this time, maybe, like, one of those things worked better than the other? See where I'm going with this?
He is going to kind of... yeah, all right, sassy, watch out. And he's going to go over there, and he is going to cast... no, it's not a cast. It's a trait that he has. Any damage, immunities, resistance, or vulnerabilities. Okay. So he's going to kind of like hold his hand on the beast, and you see he closes his eyes, but you can see his eyes kind of darting rapidly underneath the lids as he casts Hunter Sense, having regained it from the previous day. His eyes open. That's interesting.
It is.
This might be a problem.
Why? What?
Do we have any light sources?
My sparkling personality?
I don't think that's going to light up a room, unfortunately.
Candle. How about this candle?
I think we might need something stronger. Got anything stronger or no? I mean, hell, even a fucking torch?
Yes. You don't, but this has better ambiance.
Ambiance is the difference between life and death here.
Okay, well, can you, like, explain instead of just, like, asking for better lighting for your selfie?
Because if this thing is in dim lighting or complete darkness, it is resistant to every kind of melee damage.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Can I... Was that... When we looked in the murder room, was it lit?
No. Completely dark.
Sweet.
The only reason you could see in is because you had dark vision.
Gotcha. I mean, I have a lantern.
That might work. Goat lady, you got torches?
Yeah, I think so. Let me see.
I mean, hell, even if you got some magic that'll light up a bitch, we can definitely do that.
Duh,
Hey,
I
what's
can
up
do
with the language?
magic.
Sorry. You know, you kill a few doppelgangers together, I assumed you're all good with language.
If you're from my neck of the woods, stop acting like you're so tough, Bucky.
What do you mean your neck of the woods?
Anyway, yes, I have a
Hey,
torch.
whoa. What do you mean your neck of the woods?
I mean, that's how, we have this connection between us. We're from the same place.
You're from Fool's Fountain?
Yes,
Whereabouts?
everywhere.
Never heard of,
I'm pregnant. You can't expect me
never heard of a Phil in Fool's Fountain.
to remember my full background. Anyway.
Sorry that I would ask you to remember your background.
At least let me have it pulled up on site. Anyway, okay, so my name isn't Phil. My name is Yadareth Hart.
With that, there's a glint of recognition.
Uh-huh.
How old are you?
Am I? Andrew, why are you playing?
And
You
I'm
got
like,
any
by
siblings?
the way, my name.
Andrew, send me my goddamn chart. Yes, I have siblings. I have a twin brother.
I'm like, by the way, my name isn't really Meg. It's actually Megara.
Are you also from Fool's Fountain?
No. I just
Her
wanted
name's
to be
actually Elwen.
Oh, this is
She's a
fantastic.
pathological. No, I'm just kidding.
And her name's actually ex-best friend.
Oh, damn.
I just didn't know if you knew a guy named Phineas.
Phineas.
Yadrith, you would actually know who that is. That's your dad. Helping the pregnant lady, ladies and gentlemen.
Andrew, I came up with this background like a year ago, and I don't have my script in front of me, and you left me out to dry.
I apologize. It's also on Roll20.
Well, anyway.
Alright. I thought you knew him. Anyway, let's get going.
Oh, wait. Where'd you go? It's my father.
Okay. Well, that'll be a conversation for another time.
What do you mean?
Wait, you started
Nothing.
this conversation.
I've had dealings with him in the past.
Oh, geez Louise, haven't we all had dealings with him? He's a pill and a half, am I right?
I would have used less savory terms, but yeah.
Okay then, you and your nasty words.
Listen, I travel by myself. That's it.
What does that have to do with you not saying nice things?
I don't have to impress people.
I'm not telling you to impress people. I'm saying maybe use some better language.
I'm like, yeah, I'm mean to
Would
people all
miladies
the time.
want to keep walking this way?
Yes. Dost thou comprehend?
Prithee.
He's already taken off down the hall.
Forsooth. Please hurry, master.
Alright, what are we doing?
Runs out.
God.
Sounds like Hermione.
You see he starts to take his hand crossbow and put it up under his chin. No, I can't do that. Gotta wait. I gotta get out of here.
Okay.
Yadrith, you coming?
Do I have something to start fires with? Wait, I have magic. Can I, Okay.
Where did everybody
No,
go?
we're going in the dog room again.
Ruff, ruff.
Oh, Malice.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Wait a second.
What?
Kind of goes over here.
What? Are you doing my plan?
What was your plan?
Throwing some oil on him and then lighting him on fire?
I was gonna try to find something liquory.
Ooh,
that I could toss in there.
Sure.
So with a 19 investigation check, he actually pulls a bottle. You guys got any cloth or anything?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I got these hella nasty napkins.
All right, hand it over. Hand it over.
Here.
Please and thank you works nicely.
Please and thank you. I thought I was saving your life, so it'd be all like offset by the. Anyway, please and thank you.
Saving your life seems a little strongly worded.
So he's gonna essentially kind of like make like a little Molotov cocktail, and shake it up, get the cloth nice and soaked. All right. When you guys are ready, let me know and I'll throw this bitch in.
Okay, I say want a light,
Yes.
and I light it with prestidigitation and open the door with mage hand.
Does prestidigitation actually create a flame?
Yeah, I can instantaneously light or snuff a small candle, torch, or a small campfire.
I'll allow it. All right, we're on a timer now. Let's go.
I open the door with mage hand from where I was.
All
and
right.
let him throw it in there.
So he's going to. All right, let's see. What kind of attack? I'm just going to give him his strength bonus as a throwing. Oof.
Don't oof.
See if that hits. All right, on a natural 9, plus with a +3, just hits as you see him throw this thing into the room, and you hear. I have a thing for this. Maybe not. You hear it shatter on the ground, and you see a burst of light come from the room. As you hear a howling sound, he says, "All right, it's go time. Let's go." And I'm going to need everyone to roll initiative. Pretty please.
Initiative. Holy shit.
Initiative.
Look at that.
Ooh, that sucks. All right. Oh, so yeah, it's quite a small fight. All right, cool. All right. With that, we'll call that
Can I just
1d6
have
fire damage.
how big? So I have like the lantern. How big is that? Can I just like tie it on me? Do I have to like carry it?
You can kind of have it as your little side piece, but is it the hooded lantern?
Good question. It is a. Where is it? Yes.
So, hooded lantern is not going to do you a whole hell of a lot of good because it only produces dim light, I believe.
Oh.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
That's dumb. I don't know. No, wait. Cast bright light in 30-foot radius and dim light for an additional 30 feet.
Okay, all right. I apologize.
As
Then
an
yes,
action,
you would have.
Yeah, as an action, you can lower the hood, reducing the light to dim light. But I don't want to do that, obviously.
Okay, so if you would like to take the hood off, that is absolutely fine.
Okay.
All right. I took its damage. So we're going to do this. And we are going to swap up the music. And Kayla, let me know if the music is too high or not.
Okay. Ooh, ooh.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Gwen bounced from my stomach.
Uh-oh.
All right. With that, Elwyn, you are going to be up first. You see that O'Malice has thrown something into the room, a bright flash, and that's all you can see.
Okay. I'm gonna go here. I mean, I can see in the room now, right?
You can see in the room, yep.
It's bright.
Yep.
What is it? Is the thing on fire or no? It's just bright.
It is. There is. Hang on. Okay. So I've rolled for the number of rounds that there will be bright light. It is currently in bright light.
But I also have the lantern. I would just like to point out. Okay, just checking. KKK. I would like to.
We don't endorse them here. Come on, that was funny.
you.
I know.
Alright, I would like to attack this dog. So I would like to venom it. I poison it, and I go.
Okay, so you activate the venom.
Yeah.
That is a once per day, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. 25 does hit.
Sweet.
So roll some damage. All right. 5 plus 13. That's 18 points. Sneak attack does not apply.
And then it has to do a
Constitution's.
save.
Oh, hang on. Could you throw the dagger venom up on the chat?
Yeah. How do I do that?
I think just click the. There you go. Okay, so if it succeeds, it does not take the poison damage.
Right.
But if it does, it's poison for a minute.
Yeah.
Oh. Damn, why have you not used this sooner?
Because I'm always saving it. Having one
Hang
use
on.
makes me insane about it.
Yeah, this is not going to help.
Damn it, no, don't.
Like, and I'll say this to Kayla so she knows how serious. I swear on Rocket that these are all, like, I'm not.
You.
So on a natural 20, it kind of shrugs
You
off
suck.
the poison damage. Like, you see it kind of like hunch over for a little bit, and you see some green veins kind of going from where you hit it, and then they kind of rescind a little bit
That's why I have trust issues.
as the dagger's just kind of sticking out of the beast. That is going to be 5 points of damage instead of 18. Oof.
No.
All right, you have bonus and a little bit of movement.
Yeah, I guess I'll just. I don't know, man.
I mean, you could throw a dagger again with your 2-weapon fighting if you wanted.
I'm depressed.
Hey, it's better than doing nothing, right? That was, ooh, Kayla, that was my cantrip candle metal dice.
Ooh.
15 does hit. So roll some damage. Minus the modifier. So piercing, that was a 3 plus 3, so 3 damage. So as you kind of toss both daggers at it, you see the one kind of start to take hold. And then it starts to rescind, and you're like, fuck. Okay, next time. Gonna happen. Alright, and that's gonna bring us to Yadrith.
Would I be able to use my spell Speak with Animals to talk to it?
Cool, let me take a look.
Okay.
I hear Yadrith being like, maybe I'll talk to it. And I'm like, maybe we should have led with that.
Probably.
It's a little, late.
I wasn't
now.
first on the initiative order.
You
It's a little good cop,
you
bad
can
cop.
certainly try, but
Okay.
as it's written, and
So
I'll
it
give you
sounds,
this for free because it says at the DM's discretion. It's more for like if you come into the forest and find like a squirrel or something, like what you did with Peaches, where it wasn't like hostile towards you or anything, and you were just asking questions like, "Hey, we're going this way. What do you know?" This would essentially be trying to talk to something you just set on fire, so he might not be all that apt to talk to you.
Well, I come in peace, and my arms are up.
All right, so you cast that?
Yep.
All right, so mark off a spell slot.
Yep. One
And
moment.
what do you say?
My arms are up. I say, I come in peace. I'm so sorry. Are you okay?
Make a persuasion check.
But I do come in peace.
Yeah, but you're trying to persuade him that you're coming in peace.
Yeah.
Okay. With that, it just kind of looks at you and starts growling.
Okay, if it can understand me, like, are you hurt?
Give you information. Yes. From
You want-
you.
It wasn't. Okay, calm down. It wasn't me. I know you're on fire, but give me a second here. Would you like to form an alliance with me?
No.
Okay, excellent. Do you want me to let you go? Will you harm us?
Yeah.
Yes, you'll harm us, or yes, let me go.
Yes.
Okay, everybody, this one right here. What's your name?
It is no longer paying attention to you.
This one right here, he means serious business, everybody, okay?
Since a lost cause,
So,
then.
He doesn't
I
like us.
believe-
He doesn't like us.
So where did you move in order to cast that? Because you would have had to have line of sight on him.
I would have just been.
Okay.
So now he's no longer talking to me.
Nope.
Well, that's just rude, Mr. Bear thing, dog. I wanted to help you, but if this is how you want it to be,
Yadrith, do you have any bonus actions?
There's my. Hold on. Ben and I are working together.
Okay.
Well, it says 2-weapon fighting. I don't know. I'm not in the mood to hurt him. I'm gonna let it go.
Okay.
Ben and I
Aw, Beanie.
be working together.
Alright, so with that, it's going to turn and jump at you, Yadrith.
Of course it is.
Does a 21 hit?
What do you mean?
What is your AC?
Oh, of course it hits,
Okay.
fucker. My AC is a 16.
Alright, you take... Target is a creature. Okay. Do me a favor, do a DC 13 strength saving throw for me.
All I know is... Hold on.
So, Elwyn, you see this Yadrith and this creature just talking back and forth, and it sounds like dogs barking, but it also sounds like there's like this infernal speech underneath.
Huh.
And as Yadrith's coming in with her hands up, you see this dog turn to her and pounce on her. Yadrith, you take 8 points of piercing damage as you are knocked prone on the ground
tried.
underneath this beast.
I'm like, oh my
So,
god, Yadrith!
if you want to update your D&D Beyond, I'll do your roll 20, Kayla.
Okay.
I'm like,
And you
"Hi,
are-
Why didn't you say something when we were making Molotov cocktails?
I'm sorry.
So the snail is prone.
The snail?
I don't know. It's
I like it.
it's all I had for prone.
Oh, it's cute. That's
Still
supposed
in
to be
slow, bright light.
But I like the snail. So
Yeah, I mean, I don't
change
really
my mind.
have anything for prone.
But I like
Leave
it.
me here to die.
Shit. Okay. Yeah, no, that's pretty much all he's got. He's going to knock you prone. He's going to be on top of you, and he's going to kind of bounce back this way.
Sorry.
I just imagine
back
him
to where he
bouncing
was.
off of me.
And that's going to bring us to Old Malice, who is going to say, all right, let's do this. And he's going to speak in Elvish. Yadrith, do you know Elvish?
No.
All right. So only Elwyn, you hear him say in Elvish, stay down, as he guides over his longsword. And he's going to charge over to the beast and make an attack with his longsword.
I was going to say, I'm already down. Okay.
No. This is against the Shadow Mastiff. You're fine. What is his AC?
Gwen just hit me in the face with her.
That hits. Barely. That is D4.
Miss ma'am. Be nice.
Miss ma'am.
Be nice to your mother.
Ooh, okay. So that's 13 plus the spell of D8. Natural 8 on a D8, so that's good. So it was, what did I say? It was 13 plus 8, so 21 points of damage. As he brings his longsword down, and he'll actually strike in, and as he's striking through the beast, you see his blade pulses with this black electricity as it, I believe, might actually knock him back a little bit. Knock him back about 5 feet. All right, so how much did I say it was?
5 feet.
No, before that, the damage.
Don't know.
Ooh, I don't know.
Okay, so we'll go with this.
Sorry.
All right, cool. All right, so you can already tell between the couple of attacks that have gone off, he's actually starting to look hurt. That's going to bring us to Elwyn.
Okay. Yeah. How far is this? For flanking, does it just have to be opposite sides, or does the other flanking person have to be literally?
So the thing is, it has to be opposite sides,
So if
but
I'm
I know.
here,
Yeah,
that'd be
Ben, you would get flanking bonus with O'Malice, yes. I know Ben did it a little differently for his one shot the other day, but that's still technically flanking.
Alright, I would like to go over here and stab it real hard. I guess I should have done advantage.
Yes, do one more. Both hit. So roll damage. And that is going to include sneak attack. So 18 points. Elwyn, how would you like to do this?
Ooh.
Yes. So, I see my best friend, Yadrith, such a kind soul. Even after we firebombed.
Hang on, I'm about to fail a Constitution save.
Wait, when did I get a little snail icon?
You went prone.
That was the prone thing.
I like it.
I know, I like it too. But anyways, so.
Anyway, best friends.
Yadrith, my best friend. Such a kind soul. We set this motherfucker on fire, and she's still like, oh, no, hang on, hun, are you okay? Like, maybe we can talk this out. And I see her get fucking whacked to the floor. And I'm like, what the? O'Malice, like, stabs him and he staggers back. And, you know, hot on the heels of that ultimate betrayal, I sneak behind while O'Malice is fighting him. And as the dog, whatever, fuck you. As the dog thing, beast, rude guy, stumbles backwards the 5 feet. Stumbles backwards the 5 feet. I'm right behind him. through the back of his skull.
And with that, you hear as he falls down, dead. And you guys come out unscathed from another encounter.
Nice.
Well done. That went a lot better than I thought it would.
I'm like, oh, Malice, what? I thought you said that these guys were, like, hard or something.
When you're on your own, yes.
Alright,
I mean, I still live to help you guys with the doppelgangers. Goddamn.
That's fair, I guess. Is there anything, like, not nasty in this room?
As you looked around, Yadrith, I'm assuming you get up from prone.
Help me!
No, stay on prone so you can have the little snail just crawl around.
I like the snail.
Old Malice will come over and kind of give you a hand and bring you back
Oh,
up.
Malice, could you fetch me some water?
He gives you his water skin. He says, drink up. You got
Thank
this.
you, darling.
Give me a investigation check, Elwyn.
Okay.
Or I'll tell you what, perception, because you wanted to know what was old and what wasn't.
Yeah.
Perception. Okay, so this meat here seems pretty fresh. These two bodies seem incredibly fresh. Pretty sure there's a body. I had two skeletons. Yep, one's underneath Yadrith's ass right now. But there's a skeleton here and here that are literally picked clean.
I do have to say, I am in quite a bit of pain.
How much of a bit? Wait, actually, how much? What is your D&D Beyond say?
What do you mean?
What are you at hit points wise?
41.
Oh, I've got you at 42. Okay. Yeah, no, you're fine.
No, I'm laying on top of a skeleton.
Oh no. So
It's
Malice will pull you up, so you're not really on the skeleton anymore. But you notice that 1, 2, 3, and 4 are all relatively fresh.
What's this nasty thing in the corner?
That seems to be a pile of bones left to, maybe keep a dog-like creature happy for a couple moments while they find more meat.
And
Gross.
this is like a cleaver that like a person would use.
Correct.
That looks like it's been used.
Yes, indeed.
And this is like not people.
That is not people. That is something a lot larger. And I'll tell you what, while I run to the bathroom, if either of you want to give me a nature check. Yadrith, your forest ability, give it an advantage. I'll be right back.
Yeah, seems like you'd probably be the best for that.
Nope.
What the heck?
And just like that, it doesn't change.
Anything. Do you want to do maybe a medicine check to see if we can like see who these dead people are?
Sure.
I don't know if that would be medicine, but that's what he's been having you do for like the blood. Beautiful. There better be something in this room.
I know. I wonder if, like, these open.
Maybe. Did you like my retribution for you?
I love it. Thank you so much.
You're so
I tried to be kind, and that's what I get. And what? Never.
Alright, quit talking shit about me. I'm back.
Damn. I would continue.
Alright, so nature and medicine. What were you doing in medicine?
To look at the people.
Okay, nature, you're not really sure what they are, but they are forest-dwelling creatures that have been butchered to feed something
So like
quite large.
went out and hunted them.
Correct. For medicine check, if you wouldn't mind doing that one more time, because you would also have advantage on that.
Ooh, okay, here I go.
One of these is probably a few days old, which is going to be this one here.
Mm-hmm.
This one is still warm.
Ew!
I don't feel like you would need a 20 to notice that.
And
Yeah.
had putting it together, that might have been the scream that you heard. As you
You're
kind of
right.
go to check around and you remove the helmet, you see the visage of a half elven woman with kind of dark brown hair. It's kind of like a shorter cut, but she's clearly an adventurer who had tried to stumble in and figure out what was going on with this place before she met her untimely end.
Did these open?
They do.
Okay.
If you want to open one up, let me know which one.
Let's open both of them.
All right. So
Excuse me, sorry. This one.
as you go to open both of them, I need
Okay.
you both to make and I'll throw a Malice in there because he's right there. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh.
I don't
Okay.
like
Okay. Good. Okay, perfect. 15 was the DC, so you all survived. As soon as you kind of crack them open, you immediately shut them, and you're like, nope. It's just a bunch of old meat that should have been kept on ice, but there's no ice.
You really got to tell me all this? You were like, let me make this the worst haunted house for my pregnant wife. You know, we could have ghosts, we could have vampires, but no, we have rotting meat all over the damn place.
Okay, what's with this hook? Can I rotate this hook so it's facing the same way as all the other ones?
Sure. So as you go and you take it, and you go, you wait and you hear absolutely nothing.
I'm like, oh, that's better. It was really bothering.
What's this?
You take a look to the ground over here, and you see that there are like chains connecting the two hands to where they usually will hang people up to allow the Shadow Mastiff to feed on.
What's this?
As you go to take a peek at those, it's these kind of large wax cylinders with some wicks on the top.
Can I use
That some might call candles.
to rifle through this bowl and see if there's anything like in it?
Say again?
Can I use my mage hand to like move stuff around in the bowl to see if there's like anything?
Absolutely. Go ahead, give me an investigation check.
Your music is overpowering Kia's voice a little bit for me.
I apologize. 24. So as your mage hand kind of just separates slowly, it knows its weight limit, so it's kind of just separating where it can and everything, and all of a sudden it just kind of grasps hold of something and it pulls it up and it brings it back to you. It is a ruby necklace.
That's sad. What's it? Do I?
I mean, just with a 24 investigation, you just recognize it as a nice ruby necklace. Probably worth about 200 gold pieces.
I'm like, score.
Nothing intricate or, magic about it. Just a nice ruby necklace.
I'm like, ooh, pretty.
BRB.
I clean it up.
Got it. Are you using what, prestidigitation?
Yeah.
Okay. So I will actually, while Kayla is doing her BRB, I will add ruby necklace to your...
I also have fancy wine. I also have... What else did I take?
Oh, God.
Oh, what's Malice doing right now?
Malice is currently watching me do whatever I'm doing. Fancy wine.
What is the other thing I took? I took something else. Did you write down that I have... What else do I have? I have like a million keys. I have a fancy fountain.
I've got the keys written down separately.
Okay. I've got a fancy fountain pen. I've got a fancy handkerchief. I've got shitty napkins.
Yep. Yeah, those are more of a... This is the only one that you have that really kind of costs anything.
Not everything's about monetary value, Drew. I value all of these things.
I would say a thief that steals for fun definitely goes for monetary value.
No, a thief that steals for fun specifically goes for fun. Duh.
Fair enough. So I added that, and all the other ones I have written down because they're more area specific.
Cool.
I'm assuming... Did you say you grabbed your daggers out of the
Yes.
beast? Okay. O'Malice at this point is kind of sickened by the smell and just kind of going back towards the door.
Okay, can I stand in this corner? I'm still, like, near this thing, right?
Yep.
Can I, like, try to lockpick the little box over here in the corner?
The black box?
Yeah.
Yep. So give me a dexterity plus your proficiency, which is a +3.
I really need to respec that. I keep forgetting to, because I still have it under... I still have the thing under sleight of hand.
Which thieves' tool set are you using?
Probably just the...
You have plain-ass ones, you've got the rose gold ones, and you have the anchor motif ones.
The plain ones.
Plain ones?
Yeah.
All right. So it takes you a minute or so, but you seem to just, and pop it open. And you actually hit the DC on the first try, so good job.
Nice.
And as you open it, gotta go all the way back. So I'm going to have you write this down, and I'm going to add them in later. So inside the chest, you find a flask of holy water.
Okay.
A decanter of endless water.
Ooh.
And a spell scroll. And what languages do you know?
I know. Common, Elvish, Sylvan, Thieves' Cant, and Undercommon.
Okay. God, why would you want to know Undercommon except for this? You know that is a spell scroll of... Why did it not... No, stop doing that. A spell scroll of Sunbeam.
Sunbeam. Okay. What that?
Give me an Arcana check.
Ew.
You don't know.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
But you do have a fellow in the other half of your party that might know.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
I'm back.
Oh, welcome back.
What's happening?
Okay, I'd like to put the decanter in my pocket or in my bag.
Okay, here, let me add that to your...
McGrory,
Yep.
are you seeing the lights right now?
Yeah, did you turn those on?
No.
Are they doing that freaky shit again?
Yes.
Hell no.
It's not me.
It's me.
Oh my god. You're an asshole.
I spooked you.
Nice. I saw it on your face.
That one
Take the
time it
foot of
happened though,
that
that was for real.
That shit
That's
was
scary as shit.
So I put the decanter in your equipment, so you have that. I'll add the other ones after the fact, unless you use them before then, which I don't think you will.
Okay.
All right. So as Old Malice will actually kind of make his way back towards the foyer. What are you guys doing?
Andrew, you have to go to bed soon.
I'm okay. I figure we'll get to the nearest stopping point and we'll go from there.
Okay.
Oops.
Can I steal this pan? Thanks.
Cast iron pan.
I'll take it. I'm gonna Rapunzel the fuck out of this shit.
Hell yeah.
Remind me, and I'll put cast iron pan in your inventory.
Okay, thanks.
Alright, you good?
I'm alright.
We'll see.
Alright, I guess we should go upstairs now. Yeah,
Ooh. Yeah,
Have you guys not gone upstairs yet?
No.
Have you?
No.
Oh.
Came from the green room to hear you guys scuffling over there, so...
So then why are we having an attitude about us not having been upstairs yet?
Let's go, bitch!
Like,
Yeah,
Oh,
how you like that? Taste of your own medicine.
Alright, go up here.
I don't have to impress nobody.
So as you guys...
I don't Owen is really having a great time.
Well, Malice is pretty quiet.
Yes, Malice is quiet because he's revealing the area on the next map for you guys.
For somebody who just got his ass handed to him.
Oh, shit.
Where's the map? Oh.
So as you climb
no.
the red carpet stairs around and up, you do see a large landing with many different doors. You see 2 large sets of glass doors leading somewhere outside. You see 2 doors on the east, 2 double doors to the south, and 2 doors to the west.
I want to look outside, like the window.
All right, everyone give me a perception check. Okay. So, Yadrith.
Yeah.
You see a large upper balcony area outside of the thing, the double doors. Elwyn, are you also looking out the doors, or are you looking somewhere else?
I guess just in this general foyer.
General area? Okay. So you see just 2 suits of armor kind of guarding the upper stairs, kind of decorative, nice, almost with that kind of like red and black motif. You see a large painting over here. You see all the doors I described earlier. And you actually also... will hear a faint playing of music.
Very pretty. From where? Can I hear where it's from?
This door right here.
Okay. I gotta draw a new map real quick. Double doors. Door. Painting. I really hope that future Kia understands my diagram.
They won't.
I know. Okay. Island over here. Somewhere over here. Okay, can I do an Arcana check on the suits of armor, please?
Sure. So as you kind of take a look, Look between the little slats and everything. They seem to be hollow. Nothing magical about them. They're just kind of, standing there.
Okay. Can I do an investigation check on them?
Sure.
Ew. That sucks.
They're just suits of armor.
Alright. Can I stab one of them?
Rolling sack.
Like right in the eye hole.
Right in the eye hole. Rolling sack.
Okay. Just a quick little stabby stab.
That hits. Roll damage. All right. I would like everyone to roll initiative. And we will end it there. But I want everyone to roll initiative beforehand.
I'm so tired. I fought so many battles today.
I think that should have sneak attack damage.
I'll give it the sneak attack damage. Yes, absolutely.
And of course I got a fucking 21. Why not? You know?
Alright, so malice. Alright.
Get to lead the pack next time.
To be fair, when you led, there was an
To
equal
be
amount
fair.
of carnage. Oh, that was funny.
Alright.
Also, to be fair, that I'm not just metagaming. I did hear armor sounds, like, moving earlier. Way earlier on one of my, like, 28 perception checks or something.
You heard something moving.
Well, my thinking...
She said what she said.
Said what I said.
I also said what I said. Elwyn, real quick before we end this, which armor did you attack?
The one on the left.
This one here?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I would have walked up to it.
Oh.
So I was like...
Oh god.
Oh,
God.
Jesus.
Not that I want to be standing there, but that is where I would be.
Awful spot. But that's fine. We'll make it work.
Alright, so that is... 16 points of damage. Okay.
Oof.
As the suit of armor kind of just shakes to life, almost surprised that you attacked it first, it kind of takes the dagger as it looks back up and towards you. And at that, we will wait until next session.
Okay.
I will take a screenshot of the initiative order because I might have to re-enter it after Friday's session. All right. And that's going to be it for today. Thank you for playing. It's been an honor and a pleasure.
Thank you.
Everyone have fun, and I will see you next time.
Hello, motherfucker. Love you, Kia.
Bye.
Bye.
Love you too. Bye.